And welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. We're over at Coronation Drive. It is 6:45 AM on Sunday the 20th of July 2025, sorry. Flying the drone to get some footage of the new footpath. Trying to get it to stay straight so you can see it properly. Don't fly it too high. Common sense and all that. Down the East Innisfail school end. Going along, hopefully we can get to the end of the new part before the battery runs out. Well, that we can get while we're along here. There is people walking along, so I've got to be careful, of course, as I would be anyway. I'm flying at about my chest height. So I can control it better, so you can see the new pathway properly. They keep saying max flight distance reached, and it's nowhere near. And when I get it closer to it, it won't go any further. So there's a dog barking along here. So we don't fly within 100 meters of people, do the whole proper thing. We started flying near just down from East Innisfail school. It's a Sunday, so there's no kids there. Would never fly when there's kids around. It seems to be stopping at this max flight distance and then stopping. Not letting me. I might come along with the normal camera after this, then get some more footage. Yeah, I've got it at about chest height, going along to safety, common sense. No, a lot of people don't use common sense with these, but I always do. Well, that's the safe way to do it. Hopefully you appreciate this video because it's taking a lot to do. We're in line with Shoe Street now. You can see this little off-ramp thing they're going to do. They've got marked out and everything. Pretty cool. There was an update to the software on this, so it's gonna, looking at you, give me as much battery life. Because of the low trees and stuff, it's good to fly it this slow too. Getting it to go a bit slower, but hopefully it won't go out of distance. Right. Ostanzella. In line with Ostanzella. I'm walking on the side of the road, and it's flying over the path. Anyway, we're back with the normal camera that we normally use and Coronation. Still the Sunday the 20th of July 2025, 7:03 AM. Lighting's not the greatest, but there's only so much you can do. So do what we got to do while we can, while staying off the pathway. A lot of people are using the pathway. Oh, the street lights just went off. I'm just trying to fly the drone over it, just to show it at about my chest height, and it wouldn't work. So, going back along, I think it's 99% finished. I'd say the last bit they've got to do is the bit of landscaping. It seems like they're putting, what do they call it on here? Turf on here. You can see it on this photo. It'll be on the end of the video. If it turned out great, you can see it on the video itself now. Sorry about the runny nose. We're about in line with Benwell Street. Here's the retaining wall part, and it looks like just the turf sort of stuff, and the walkways out to the road from the pathway. Your detour sign. There's Benwell Street, and back where we just came from. There's a few people walking today along. It'll be a beautiful spot to walk once it's finished, especially in winter. In the times of winter where we get it cooler, it's actually quite warm at the moment for me. Maybe not for other people, but for me it is. So anyway, we'll continue along. Do what we got to do. We'll set the, it's tracking my face now, so we can spin the camera around and you can see a lot better than that. Anyway, we'll turn the tracking off and we'll spin the camera back around and do what we got to do. Continue on our merry way and probably get a second video to make it worthwhile walking all this distance, because it is a fair way to go. Hopefully they cement down at the Corso. I don't know if they have or not. It's been a little while since I've been down there. So it was just this sort of sandy dirt stuff at one stage. I forget whether it is or not. It's been a while. Might have to go and mosey on and have a quick look. Not going to go all the way down. I've already walked nearly 6 kilometres. I think I've done pretty well this morning. And that, and I'd like to be home by about 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that. Cool down, have a rest, do some editing. There's a lot more involved in doing these videos than a lot of people think. There's the getting up, there's getting everything ready, making sure everything's charged, making sure there's enough room on memory cards, getting myself ready, then walking sometimes 5, 10, 15, 20 kilometers to get to a location, and then do the video, which can take a good kilometer or two or more to record the video. Then there's the walk home, plug the things into charge, get everything charged back up. Then I can start editing. Yeah, there's all happened before the editing can actually take place. So get in, transfer the footage across, do the editing. Hopefully the software's working. It's always that. It's your random trolleys. And then take the couple of hours to upload to YouTube and get YouTube's processing and all that done. Make sure it's all scheduled for the right time, and then there we go. Then I can rest after all that's done and all ready. So yeah, there's a lot involved, especially in summer. It's even hotter. Sometimes you've got to stop somewhere and have a rest and charge things, because the temperature makes the cameras not last as long, the batteries and that. So to my right's Coronation Drive, to my left's all the mangroves and things, and then the Johnston River. And where I'm walking is the older, not the oldest part, but the older part. Like it was the newest part until this new stuff was built. Yeah, I like to look at the new stuff. I just hope they maintain it and it gets pressure washed regularly and all that. That would be amazing. Yeah, that'd be great. Pressure wash all this, make it all lovely and all good. So we're going to walk up to the Jubilee. We'll probably go under and have a quick look at the Corso. So we'll go past the bowling, the lawn bowls and that, and just have a quick look, see what we can see what's happening along there. Yeah, this person's been parked on the grass here for all the time I've come along, because I walked all the way down to, I forget the name of the street, Marty Street? Yeah, the one there, the Radiant Life School's on the corner of, but further down. So I went on Coronation Drive, went up there, went down Meridian Road, back to Coronation Drive, just to wait for the lighting to get better, to fly the drone along at chest height, trying to get footage, and that didn't work properly, so I ended up resorting back to the normal camera, which is fine. It's getting about the same height of footage anyway as back where we just came from. It's all good. I'll try and incorporate the drone footage into it. It's not up high, so there's really not much I can do. There's a couple of photos I took with it and that's it. So we'll go down along here to the Corso. So yeah, so I started flying the drone not that far from the East Innisfail State School. Of course, being Sunday, it's perfectly fine. There's no kids, no children. Will we go under the bridge, or will we go around down Ashton Street? I go down Ashton Street. That's the way I come across earlier, because it was too dark. I had a torch and everything, but which is always a good thing to do. Have a torch with you, a decent torch, preferably a rechargeable torch. It's going to last the whole time you're out and extra, and bright enough that if someone comes along and they're causing trouble, you can put it into like a turbo mode and, you know, scare them off, sort of blind them for a sec so you can run off or whatever. Just common sense. Don't shine it in car headlights, of course. I mean car windscreens and that sort of thing. Don't shine it anywhere near cars. What I do is I walk along, have it facing the ground so people can see me, and then when I need to see ahead of me a bit, just face it a metre or two ahead of me, or, you know, if I'm in a situation where there's no cars, I can shine it around to see if there's anyone around. As you can see why I didn't go under there when it was pitch black. That's just silly. So This is Ashton Street. Apologies for the runny nose again. It's more frustrating for me than it is for people watching the video. Yeah, I wish there was a pathway across here. A safer way to do it, even with a zebra crossing. There used to be a zebra crossing up here, but they got rid of it. I don't know why. It was near Bridge Meets. Yeah, for years it was there. Made it way safer. We'll go up near Bridge Meets and cross over. It's just a bit safer that way. And we'll head on over to the Corso and see what I was talking about. So someone's got a tent where the old Bureau of Meteorology weather station used to be. Yeah, it's sad that that's gone. Now we get cyclones and flooding and all that. It'd be nice to know how much rain we get. See, what we see, that's all from the airport when it says Innisfail on Bureau of Meteorology. So it's not as accurate for in town because of that, which is annoying because I'd rather it be accurate for town. Have a second one like we used to have. We used to have three. There used to be one at the airport, one at the Corso, and one down near the fish and chip van in that car park there. So yes, so there's a tent near the old Bureau of Meteorology site. They still had the sign on there last time, but the actual weather station's been gone for years, sadly. Profit Studio, I don't know if they still use that. I don't think so. Remember this used to be a seafood place at one stage. And then at one stage it was a like a TV and video repair place. Yeah. Well, with the 5 and that on it. It used to have a mural on there of all the sea creatures and that under the sea. It was pretty cool. If anyone's got any photos of that, it'd be great to see. Please put them on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. That would be amazing. Let's see what the pathway's like down here. Whether they should continue the pathway all the way through here. It would be nice if this was cut back a bit, so the council could come and do that. That is cement, yeah, it is concrete. Yeah, it had been a while, so I had forgotten. I would have seen it like that, but it used to be this crusher dust type stuff for a while, and it was this white sandy sort of stuff too. See if any cars are turning down here. No, so we can go and have a quick mosey on. Yeah, you can see the tent over there. I don't know if it shows up in video. Well, no, because I don't want to be too obtrusive. But yeah, we'll continue down to where the toilets are and then come back, I think. Yeah, there's the old, where the Bureau of Meteorology weather station used to be. Oh, this place is coming along. I remember that being started. It's getting there slowly. Some places seem to come up really fast and other places seem to take years to get built. Oh, we might turn back here. You can get an idea of what the pathway's like along here. It's nice, it's wide. It's got all that blue metal stuff through it. See, I've already walked nearly 6 kilometres. It's 5.91 kilometres. It's not too bad. My average is around 10 these days. Used to be 20, 25 at times kilometres. And that, so one of the car parks for the bowls. I don't know that too many people use that. You do see a random car here and there. And you've got the mural for the 100 years of the centenary and that for the bowling. 1923 to 2023. I've shown that on many videos, but we'll show it again. Just in case something happens to it. We'll have it on video. paddy wagon just went past. Wonder if they were going to stop at the where the tent is, but nah. So they're setting up for something at the lawn bowls. I know you can hire that hall. There's like balloons and stuff in there, and a couple of people. Some are mopping and cleaning, some are vacuuming. Yeah, this is well done. So much detail on that. Of course, it's been supervised, and a lot of the artwork is done by that Lavinia that did the one down at Warrina Lakes there. There's a new advertising on here that wasn't different advertising. Zumba with Jess and Banana Oz, which wasn't on it before. Different signage. They got music playing through the speakers. They won't hang around too long because of the copyright. But yeah, Lawn Bowls Place. Innisfail Lawn Bowls. Innisfail Bowls Club Inc. Yeah, family law, Jason. I don't know how you say his last name. Aquilina Electrical. Midway Butchers. Innisfail Family Law. 49 Million Road. That's the one that's not far away from the water tower shop, and the water tower itself, in an old house. There you go. Yeah, that's towards the water tower, Meridian Road up there, and that bridge meets that I showed before, which was a photo studio for a while, photography studio. Of course, the sign's still on there for that, but it hasn't been used for that for years. Anyway, let's continue up here. That's Baxter Park, Jubilee Bridge, South Johnson River. There's someone jogging, I just didn't want to show them. Turn the other way. Once I realised, so I was trying to show the Baxter Park sign and the South Johnson River sign. But yeah, we'll show across here. Go across the Jubilee. There's a peewee. Peewees are quite friendly when they're not nesting. They can be quite friendly. Sort of look like a magpie. Yeah. I think a lot of people from down south think they're magpies. They don't realise. It's our plovers, however you want to say it, that are the ones that swoop like magpies when they're nesting. By any time sometimes, depending on where you are. Those gun caps on the bridge. I haven't seen them in years. The round one with the like 5 or 6 caps. Probably from the show, the Innisfail annual show. Anyway, there's someone coming, so we'll face across onto the river. The river's nice anyway, so it's worth getting video and photos of. And that, just a couple of photos and that while Chappie's coming. Out of respect, like we always do. Yeah, trying to get some decent shots while we're up here that we can use on the end of the video. We'll use part of the thumbnail like we do. Good morning. Hey. Nice and friendly. Oh, it's running nose business. Someone else coming, so we'll face the camera the other way, like we did before. We might go and have a look at Cutter Court in the next video. See it all, well, what they've done to finish that part of what they've done. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us the 5th generation to see. Check the links in the description if you want to help out the channel. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next one.